You're not an artist.
I am.
You are?
I'm
Where's your work?
Photographer, but
Let me see your work.
just,
This is you?
yeah.
Tell me about your work.
I've been photographing since I was like 10 years old, roughly. But basically, professionally, it was like for maybe 5 years. And I got interested in photography through my photography class in Toronto, actually. And I started out with film. That's why most of the photos on there are all medium format cameras. And then I got into digital work, but a lot of it is just me expressing my emotions at the time, and a lot of the photos are reflecting that. Some that are nostalgic and like contemplating my past and how do I move forward. Some just states of just pensiveness and just going through the motions. Most of my works are just trying to express that through the models that are in the photos. Yeah.
Excellent. So what's your name?
Lennox Roach.
And what's your IG?
My IG is, so my main IG just for me is Ode to the Black Sheep, that's mine. But for my photography, it's Ambiguous Ambiguity.
Ambiguous Ambiguity.
Yes.
All one.
All one.
Perfect. And have you always been an artist? Have you always created?
Oh my god, yes. Since I was a child, for some reason I was just exploring everything. So I started out as like drawing fashion sketches for clothing. That didn't work out, and then I got into painting. That too wasn't really where I was expressing myself most. And it was only until I was able to save up enough money from my communion as a child to purchase a Sony CyberShot camera to just then lead me into photographing.
From your communion? So people gave you gifts and
So people gave me money. So people gave me money as some of their gifts, and I really wanted a camera for some reason. And then ever since then, I was like photographing. And I remember one of my favorite photos as a child that I first photographed was of myself, and it was just me figuring out how the camera can focus and autofocus. And it was just me at my family's camping area, where I was just in the woods photographing myself holding branches, and it just like fixated on the autofocus on the actual branches. Then my face was just like blurred out, and I loved it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. What's your heritage? What's your background?
So my background, so I am half Portuguese and half Bayesian, so Barbados is my background, Caribbean. And I've actually grown up with both sides, thankfully, from my grandma teaching me from the ways in Barbados whenever I would visit, or also my Portuguese family also uplifting me as well. And it's just a balance of seeing different cultures, and thankfully both sides are really big and rich too. So like there's so many people that I could bump into in the city here, or even internationally in their cities as well, where I can meet them as well.
Okay, excellent. And your work is behind me, right? So I gotta go
Yes,
find
just
it.
right behind these people.
Oh, they're all blocking your work, blocking your glory.
Honestly, it's okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm glad.
Well, that means it's popular, right? They're all in there trying to get some of yours.
It's a comfortable space to be or be around, so I guess I'm thankful for that.
Excellent.
For that.
Well, thanks for talking to me, man. All right, I'll go check it out.
So curation, yes, like for the western, on the little bit further west.
Oh, this is great.
1 second, I have to make one connection.
Excellent. This is really good. Oh, look, TV on.
Yes,
That's where I go. That's where I'd be like, oh, okay. And the other thing I think, like for Christmas, even giving some people, like my nieces, one of these as a starter, right? Because sometimes you don't have to buy this for yourself. Like, it's gifts. Oh my God, this one's gone. This one's so good. That's okay. I just spoke to him.
very nice.
That was like my first round.
So you started out not just coming in without doing any,
And then now it's like, I just gotta feel like I gotta complete it now. Very interesting. It's like a project now.
She put it in your head.
I gotta go around here.
As a child. It was years ago. It was like actually shot my first camera. And I was surprised because it was just me throughout the whole day of the shoot because it was broken off for the whole day. It was just me walking around, just like photographing clients, just and that's why I consider it a lovely shot is because it was one out of like 200 that don't look the same at all. But like it just happened to happen, and ever since then, like I just couldn't stop looking at it. Like there's just something that evokes in there, the mood of like Ebony as well as the makeup artist and and like yeah, just a shot that I still can't believe I took, but I was right that I took.
Oh, that's really nice.
In a way, lucky shots.
Yeah,
Because
for
it's
sure.
like the
Besides you win.